Moral values that truly enrich. Christina could not believe her eyes. She had just found a black plastic bag containing a very large sum of money, the equivalent of her wages more than 20 years. And she knew who lost it. What would she do? What would you do? Your answer will reflect your view of honesty and your commitment to this moral value. What are values? They are moral or ethical principles that we view as good and important. They might include forgiveness, honesty, liberty, love, respect for life, and self-control. Our values, therefore, influence our behaviour, priorities, and relationships, as well as moral guidance we give to our children. Despite their importance, however, moral values are in decline. An erosion of values. In 2008, researchers in the United States interviewed hundreds of young adults about their views on moral values. What's disheartening is how bad they are at thinking and talking about moral issues, said David Brooks in the New York Times. Most felt that rape and murder were wrong, but aside from those extreme cases, moral thinking didn't even enter the picture, even when they were considering things like drunk driving, cheating in school, or cheating on a partner. As one young person put it, "I don't really deal with right and wrong that often." Many viewed the matter this way: if it feels right, do it. Go with your heart. Is that thinking wise? The human heart, while capable of great love and compassion, can also be treacherous and desperate. Jeremiah 17, verse 9. This sad reality is reflected in the world's changing moral landscape, a trend the Bible foretold. In the last days, it said long ago, people will be selfish, greedy, boastful, and conceited, as well as unkind and violent. Also, they will hate the good and love pleasure rather than God. 2 Timothy chapter 3 verses 1 to 5 in the Good News translation. Those realities should move us to question our own heart, not blindly trust it. Indeed, the Bible frankly states, "He that is trusting in his own heart is stupid." Proverbs 28 verse 26. Like a compass, our heart needs to be calibrated with sound values if it is to serve us well. Where can we find such values? Many look to the Bible itself, appreciating both its wisdom and its candour. Values we can trust. Bible values give evidence that they were tailor-made for humankind. Consider just a few examples: the qualities of love, kindness, generosity, and honesty. Love for others. If you have learned to love, then happiness will surely knock on your door, says the book Engineering Happiness, a new approach for building a joyful life. Clearly, as humans, we need love. Without it, we cannot truly be happy. What the Bible says. Clothe yourselves with love, for it is a perfect bond of union. Colossians chapter 3 verse 14. The same Bible writer also said, "If I do not have love, I am nothing." 1 Corinthians 13 verse 2. That love is neither sexual nor purely sentimental. It is governed by principle. It is the kind of love that moves us to help a stranger in difficulty, with no thought of reward. At 1 Corinthians 13:47 we read, "Love is long-suffering and kind. It is not jealous, it does not brag, it does not get puffed up, does not behave indecently, does not look for its own interests, does not become provoked. It does not keep account of the injury. It does not rejoice over unrighteousness, but rejoices with the truth. It bears all things endures all things. When families lack such love, everybody suffers, especially children. A woman named Monica wrote that as a child she endured physical, emotional and sexual abuse. I was unloved and without any hope, she said. Then she was 15 years of age. She moved in with her grandparents who are Jehovah's Witnesses. In the 2 years I lived with them, said Monica, they taught this shy girl to be outgoing and loving and to care for others. They helped me to become a respectable young woman. Now happily married, Monica, along with her husband and 3 children, shows love to others by sharing the Bible's message with them. A particularly subtle enemy of love is materialism, the belief that material well-being and pleasure are the highest values. Yet secular studies repeatedly show that beyond a surprisingly modest threshold, more wealth does not bring more happiness. In fact, people who adopt materialistic values may actually be investing in unhappiness, a view that finds biblical support. Ecclesiastes chapter 5 verse 10 tells us, "A mere lover of silver will not satisfy with silver, neither any lover of wealth with income. This too is vanity." The Bible also states, "Let your manner of life be free of a love of money." Hebrews 13 verse 5.